is the Citrus Shield. And I'm going to use Citrus Shield to replicate shellac. Here we are. What have I got here? I've got the walnut Citrus Shield. There it is in a tin. Now, I use a piece of cloth and I take the Citrus Shield and I burnish it into the wood. Now you will see the colour and the grain will really come to life as I do this. Rub that in, and now the piece is beginning to look really special. Now I don't buff that off, do I? Remember what I said before? I let it dry. I let that first coat dry. Then I come along 2 or 3 hours later and I put a second coat over. I let that dry. Now I could, when this is dry, buff those 2 coats together. But to get a really special coat, I'll put a third coat down. So over the period of a day, I'd do it in the morning, at lunch, and in the afternoon. And I'd let it dry. And then let them dry completely, and the following day I would get my cloth, nice dry cloth, and I would burnish it, or listen to this. I would get a variable speed electric drill. Now you can buy them pretty cheap, all over the place these days. Gee, I've seen them for as low as $12, you know. But they're generally about 30, but you can get cheap ones. Put a rubber disc on, put the lamb's wool buffer, the sock, over the disc, tie it off, and using the low speed on your variable speed drill, it's got to be the low speed, you buff this. You buff these 3 coats. Now I haven't got the drill, but I'm just going to do it by hand, and I haven't even let it dry, but you'll get the impression. You'll understand what I'm talking about. That now is a surface that's very similar in feel and in look to shellac or to French polish. So I've gone from that to that in a very short time. And I can have my furniture with that orange tongue membrane over the top of it, sealing the wood. Then I apply my Citrus Shield, and in a very short time indeed I can have something that looks as good as French polish. But in fact it's easier to look after than French polish. As I said before, if I need to polish my wax, I can. I use orange oil. All I do with that is a little bit of orange oil, and from time to time if I need to dust and polish my new furniture, look at that. Up it comes. And the wax is still there. Just lovely. Orange tongue on your furniture, followed by Citrus Shield. Brilliant.